What's up, guys? How are you doing? So today we're going to be checking out the reveal gameplay of Sigrid, the one we used to call Bulwark in the files. So Bulwark obviously was taken from Paladins. You know, Khan in Paladins, his shield regenerates. It's called Bulwark. There's a card called Bulwark Paladins, and it's Hyres that did Paladins. If you guys didn't know, so they're just stealing things from their own self. So Talon is another thing from Paladins. We have Bulwark. And there's a couple other things that are basically from Paladins that are inside the Rogue Company. But yeah, so her name is finally Sigrid. The final name is Sigrid. And she's one of those tomboyish kind of people who love to bodybuild and all the stuff like that. So we're going to check it out.
The newest member of Rogue Company is not only tough, but equipped to create new opportunities in the fight. A former Special Forces operator from Europe, Sigrid keeps her body in absolutely perfect condition and is a fearless rogue who excels at spearheading assaults to punch through
Actually
enemy
looks
defenses.
very cool.
Adept at close-range combat, you'll have the option of the D-40C submachine gun or the S-12 tactical shotgun, and in a pinch you can reach for the Warren pistol. Perfectly complementing her fast and dangerous style, her activated ability is the Ballistic Shield. When raised, enemies will have to settle for lower damage shots or flank around her and hope it isn't too late. When crouched, she will provide a minimal target and high-level threat if you aren't prepared. And thanks to her passive ability, Athletic, she not only moves faster when she's crouched, but is immune to slowing effects of barbed wire and gadgets like tear gas. She carries a frag grenade, but also a new gadget called the Adrenaline Shot. This provides a small amount of healing, begins immediate regeneration, and a short-term boost to speed. Finally, she has a series of perks like Evade, Shredder Rounds, Nimble Hands, Tenacity, Tracker Rounds, and Lifeline, which will make her an exceptional addition to any team.
So, we gotta talk about it. So the things I didn't like is the fact that, let me just mute it while I talk.
The newest member of Rogue Company is not only tough, but equipped to create new opportunities in the fight. A former Special Forces operator from Europe, Sigrid keeps her body in absolute...
Okay, get it to mute. So, first things first. She looks wild. But something I don't like is the fact that she uses the same guns as other characters. And not just the fact that she uses the same guns, but she doesn't have any guns of her own. And that's kind of unoriginal for me. You know, when you release a character, release them with their own weapon. That seems kind of more original, and it seems kind of more original. That's the only word you could really use, because she basically uses other people's guns. She uses the Chuck's weapon. Well, only Chuck has that weapon, so now we have two persons with that weapon. And then she uses the S-12 tactical. And that's another weapon that only Vi has. So now both Sigrid and Vi has that weapon, and now Chuck and Sigrid has that weapon. I also. So that's kind of annoying. But that's basically the gripe I have. Now, what I gotta say is I love her, because I am a big fan of Lancer and a big fan of Anvil. These are my two main characters that I use. It's Anvil and Lancer. If you guys watch my startup videos, I just loved Anvil until they nerfed him, where he couldn't really take all that disorienting gas and all that stuff, and they slowed him down on the barbed wire and all that kind of stuff like that. It was pretty annoying when he got that nerf, and I think Sigrid is kind of bringing that to me. I saw, if you look closely, the guy actually sent a baseball bat behind her, and it hit the shield. And that's like the best of both worlds for me, because that's like Lancer and Anvil at the same time, because she has a shield and she has that stem stick that she sticks in her neck, and then she can move for a short duration of time, and she still gets some heal over time. So I think that's pretty much the best of both worlds for me, because I love playing Lancer and I love playing Anvil. So it's pretty cool. I realize also that her melee is Tomahawk, which is pretty much the same as every single character. It's baseball bat and Tomahawk. I mean, there's so much things shared among characters, I think. But I guess we'll have to deal with that, seeing that we have abilities to change your perspective. But she puts up the shield, and that's pretty cool. It looks like she cannot use her primary, which makes sense while she has the shield up, and the shield has a time of about 10 seconds before it goes away. So I think that's pretty cool also. That's pretty cool also. But what I'm interested in is the adrenaline shot. That's what its name is. The adrenaline shot, because if it's as good as Lancer's ability to run and be quiet, well, I wouldn't be surprised that she don't has the ability to be quiet, but she does have that speed boost ability. So I would really appreciate that that combination of a shield and still having that speed boost. That's pretty OP if you ask me. But we'll just have to see how she actually performs. But I mean, most of Rogue Company's characters are pretty much balanced, so there isn't gonna be a problem. She actually uses the new weapon of Fixer. So basically, she has all the new weapons, all the weapons that only one character has. She basically got it there, because that's the maximum she could have was like 3 of them. So she has 3 of them. So the S12 tactical, she has the pistol, and she still have the D340. Is that the name for Chuck? So yeah. Can't wait to play her. I will be checking out on the PTS, or the public test server, whatever you want to call it. She has a couple of perks that are pretty interesting also. Evade is one of them that you need to have, because trust me, we have Talon here that always spotting you, and we have Dallas spots you through the walls. So evade, you won't be revealed by anyone, so that's pretty cool. Shredder rounds is always nice to have the extra rounds in your pack if you're using a shotgun or whatever it is. Nimble hands, reloading fast. I never really used that, but it's good to have if you were using a shotgun. But I saw the shotgun has 143 shots. I mean, you won't need all that. Next thing is tenacity. Tenacity is always the number one pick, because people are always spamming grenades, and if you have someone like Trench, which has, I think, 2 grenades, and Dahlia, which merges with links with Trench and then sends 2 grenades at you. So yeah, you really need that. Also, Dima got a buff, so you will need tenacity. And tracker rounds, that's always nice to be able to spot people. And lifeline, which is from Dahlia, I think, that makes you pick up people, revive them faster. So that's pretty good, but that's not really much useful, because you're not like a dedicated healer or something like that. But you could always get it. You could always get it. If it's cheap, you could always invest in it. But tenacity and evade, that's two first picks for sure. You definitely need to have tenacity and evade. Anything else can come after, but tenacity and evade, that's 2 of those picks you must have. So yeah, I think she looks good. That's one thing, she looks good, and she got a skin. She got a new skin, so prepare to see some guys buying skins. I mean, I obviously gonna buy it to show you guys the skins. So look out for that. I'll be playing some gameplays with the new skin. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and stay royal.